sir.
I seen what I did.
That's about 10 inches too.
I seen what I did.
What you do?
I looked at one of them.
You converted the numbers from 8 to 7?
No, I was looking there. I was looking at 7, 4,
Uh-huh.
7, 4,
Uh-huh.
8, 4.
Uh-huh. Ow. Oh, no, we ain't. You finna put it up there anyway. Hey guys, Jeff and I are back down at the mobile home, and I decided to come in here and look at Noah's room to see. I know it's dried, but just to look at it, and I'll show y'all after I bounce y'all around a little bit. After the final coat, what it looks like is really smooth and looks really nice. So, finally done with the polyurethane. It's real nice though. He did the microfiber test, his own test, because his desk, he said he didn't put enough coats on it of the polyurethane, because whenever he cleans it, the microfiber cloth kind of like tries to stick to it, and if it grabs, he doesn't like it. So he made sure this didn't grab, and we have enough polyurethane that he can do his desk again once we get down here. So that's why he made sure this was this way. Now, his shelf that they built first, that has the same color that they start, I think they did that one like 4 or 5 years ago. Probably about 5 years ago. That's when this color started for him. He needed his desk, now he's done his room. So, I think it looks really good. Jeff and I also brought the shower heads down here because, well, we pretty well sure that this one's going to work just fine, but we don't know about ours. He's got to figure it out because there's no instructions inside, even though there were supposed to be. And this is stuff we already had. Jeff, there's some kind of bug on this. I don't know what it is. He's a monster. Here, come get this bug, man. Okay, well, he was bringing something else in, so I went ahead and put the bug outside. So we went by Buck's today, and we also went to Lowe's. And while we were at Buck's, we've got this medicine cabinet for Noah's bathroom. I was going to try to show you what it looks like, but the only picture is on the other side. It's wonderful. Hold on. Okay, so that's not the best view in the world, and they've got this covered up. This is where that it was taken back to another store, and Buck's ended up with it. But we did look at it. Everything's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but that's what it looks like. And I know this is sideways, but that's just how it's going to be. But anyway, we paid $22.50 for that. I don't know what the original price is, but that's how much we paid for that. We also got some, this is from Lowe's. We got some more insulation for that in the hallway. We got, I guess we're going to do a little haul. We got this stuff here from Lowe's. We got some roofing nails. I don't know what Jeff needs that for, but he needed it. And we got some more pipe things for fittings for the showers. That's what all that's for. And then we got these right here are for the water heater. They're water heater supply lines. They're like $30 or so at Lowe's, but we got these. I think they were like $11. Yeah, $11.50. So we got those, and we got some plumber's tape. I didn't even see how much this cost, because I don't know if that was the price or not. We got a couple of these floor plates for, well, they're floor or ceiling, for where the toilets are, so that they can be, that's the only place we're going to need them, for the pipes, where the pipes come up out of the floor, to cover that up. So that'll be after the flooring is in, right? Or wrong? after the flooring goes in, we'll put those in. So, and we also got some more of this rubber flex. And that's all we got from Bucks and Lowe. So there's your little haul. I think that's all. No, we didn't. We got one more thing. We got a piece of Lowe, which is very thin plywood, and he's got it laid out there because it's kind of curvy and he's trying to let it straighten out some, and that is what he's going to use. Now we're not covering those 3 spots, but we're going to cover all of this on this side and all the way down that, except we're not covering the radio, so that all that will be just closed up, and the opening will only come from the kitchen side, because that's the way I want it, because I don't want to put doors over here. I have known some people that had doors on both sides, and like people will push stuff through and it'll fall out and stuff, and I don't want doors on both sides anyway, which there was no doors on the end to things here, and I just don't need that. So we're going to cover that all up, and it'll look like it's purposefully done that way. It is going to be purposefully done that way. So anyway, there's that. And then we were talking, if y'all remember, if you've been around long enough, you know that Jeff and I did a faux headboard out of this stuff that I got from Michael's. I got 13 pieces of this, and this is the size of it. Let me see if I can get out here. See that? From there to there. Got 13 pieces of this for like $4. And it's normally like $17 a piece. Well, we didn't know what we were going to do with it, and it's supposed to be like real wood, and it's already finished, so we're going to see about putting that around the top and see if how that we like that. We've got to talk about it. We brought those 3 pieces down here because the other ones are still on our wall as our faux headboard, but if we think this is a good idea and we want to do it, we will put that up. But we haven't talked about it yet because he just brought it in and set it up there. So we'll decide and let y'all know what we think. But we're going to talk and get some stuff done, and I will be back whenever we're doing something. I'll show you that I'm showing y'all, that I'm sharing with y'all something. I don't even know what I'm saying now. Okay, so we've decided to use these. We're not doing it today, but because we don't have them all. The rest of them are on the wall at the house. So what we're going to do is take this piece off, and of course take the rope off. And see, they were originally $16.99, if that'll focus. Anyway, and we paid $4 for all 13. Anyways, take these 2 pieces off and use the individual boards, and we're gonna stagger them up there. And but are we gonna go all the way down, or can we? Or are we gonna go up to, like, are we gonna do the same thing here to that? Okay, well, we don't know if we're going to use the same stuff and just keep going that we're going on the other walls, or if we're going to just have that wall completely different. We haven't decided that part yet because we don't know. And we don't know if we're going to have enough of those to do all of that, but we know we have enough to do the big part of the top part that we want to do. And another reason why we're doing this is because those were huge gaps, and also this wall is kind of like woozy, I don't know, it goes in and out, and there's huge gaps like down there where they had that chair rail. The sheetrock is not lined up properly, and the way to fix that would be take the sheetrock completely down, take the fireplace, the mantle and all that stuff off, and the tile and all that, and totally redo that, and we're not doing that. So we're going to just fix it and make it work, kind of mask the ugly part of it, which is what they did, and make it work, because it's structurally sound, it's just not pretty. At least the wall part's not. Okay, so Jeff is moving all the stuff out from in front of that so that we can, why was that zoomed in? Anyway, so that we can start working on that. And also Noah's at home today because he's going to do some at-home chores like cutting grass and stuff. and Jeff didn't need his help today. So we're gonna get all this stuff out of the way that needs to be out of the way, and then I will just start recording, and probably just y'all will see what we're doing. But I don't know if we're gonna explain anything or not, because there's not much to explain. We're just covering that up. We're gonna cut the Lowe on the board and nail it up there, I guess is what we're doing. We're using the brad nailer or screws? Okay, we're using the brad nailer. And that way I can paint it later. So, I'll be back.
You tell me you're scared. You tell me you're weak. But I know you're stronger than what you think. And I know it's hard. Yeah, I know it's rough, but we'll make it through, and I'll back you up. Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death. You tell me you're nervous. You say you're afraid. I wish you could see that. I think you're brave. And if it all falls, if it all breaks, I'll still be here. We'll fix these mistakes. Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death. Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death. I've been lying here for too long. I don't know what else to do. I wanna get away from every little thing just to try to make it through. I've been thinking about my options, every detail in my head. doesn't really matter, nothing matters, so I cry instead. I've been running circles, trying to catch my breath. I've been trying everything I can, but I ain't got nothing left. I've been staring at the ceiling, I've been staying up all night. Everything I ever worked for vanished in the blink of an eye. I've been asking every question, 'cause I haven't got a clue. Why's it gotta be me? What the hell am I supposed to do? I've been running circles, trying to catch my breath. I've been trying everything I can, but I ain't got nothing left. And I know there's so much more to this life, but it's hard to see it clearly. Yeah, I try my best, but nothing turns out right. God, I need you now so dearly, 'cause I've been running circles, trying to catch my breath. I've been trying everything I can, but I ain't got nothing left. I've been running circles, trying to catch my breath. I've been trying everything I can. I ain't got nothing left. Nothing left. Nothing left. I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out an old pen and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got. I met a young man, searching for glory. I took out an old pen and wrote in my story. walking on down the road. When your time is up, it's time to go. I pray he reads what's on the note and takes to heart what I wrote. I said, son, when you grow up, you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers, and you'll find what you've got. When you grow up, you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers, and you'll find what you've got.
Okay, so this is it so far. These little holes that are here, these 3 holes, and that one over there is where that he's going to take the router and route around that for these 3 openings for the little shelves, and over there for the radio, because we don't have the router today. That won't get done. And the reason why this piece is darker than that piece over there is because that's new. This has been here for a long time. But like I said, that is going to stay covered, and that over there is going to stay covered except where the radio is, and we just stuck the radio inside. He accidentally looked at the tape measure wrong whenever he was getting the measurements and cut that off a little bit short, but you can't even tell it now because he fixed it. And we had a good laugh, right, Jeffrey?
You did.
You were laughing too.
I was confused.
But I knew after I saw the tape measure, no. But anyways, it's fine. It's not a big deal. He's going to take over here as well, and he's going to route this out because all of these cabinets they're like weeble wobbly crooked. They're straight, but they're crooked. What did you say? They were they're not level, but they're straight? Or, yeah, it's weird. They're not level, but they're straight.
Straight but not squared.
Straight but not squared. But we don't care. It's fine. Nobody will know except y'all and us because we're not telling anybody else. So anybody who watches this video will know. Anyway, after we're done, you won't be able to see anything. And also, we're going to replace this and have it come out a little bit further. So, because we're going to have to cut on that side for the faucet. So let me go around there. What's going to happen is we're going to take this off, and it's going to be moved back, and it's going to go out. It's just going to be moved back, I guess you could say. You could probably tell better from, no, maybe you can't. Anyway, that's coming out. Oh, and this right here is to brace that because we're going to have to put a brace under here, but we can't do that until we get the new countertop. So, we can take that down now after he's done, or since he's done putting the Lowe on, we can take that down because that won't change. So, I also cleaned the inside of that, but now it's got, wait a minute. I guess the wood chips came from where I drilled the hole for the radio. But anyway, I can clean it again. But I had cleaned those. I couldn't reach inside there, so Jeff's going to get those two. So if I decide to come down here and paint or prime and paint this side of the cabinets, I can do it. Like without anybody here, I can just do that stuff, or with Noah here, or whatever. Because this is all closed up now, and I can just paint all of that and it'll be fine. We are probably going to put a little piece of like molding type thing, like some of maybe that wood or something, that little bitty thin skinny wood. probably put that there and over there before I paint it so that it'll just blend in with the white, because all of that's going to be white. Alright, so I don't know what we're doing next, but I'll let you know, because we don't have much more time we can spend down here, but I'll be back.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Hey darling, I love it when it's me and you, on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life, I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand.
Okay, so I was on the phone with Selena, and Jeff started tearing all of this out because we have to replace it. But we knew we had to replace it. We're doing the same thing in the other bathroom as well. So there's what's happening now, or what was happening. I don't know what's happening now. I don't know what he's doing. Hey guys, I forgot to finish off the video yesterday. So, well, one reason why is because I was talking to Selena on the phone, and I just, you know, by the time I got off the phone with her and everything, I didn't think about it. I was thinking, you know, it's done. I'm going to edit tomorrow. I'm good. And then I remembered. But that's okay. It doesn't matter that it's not the same day. But anyway, Jeff tore out a bunch of stuff in the bathrooms, like the bad stuff. I don't know what it's called. Honestly, I don't. But it's the stuff that's supposed to protect the walls from the water in the shower stalls. He tore a bunch of that out, and we're going to replace all of that because it was so bad. We didn't really know if it was bad or not. We had a suspicion that it was bad, but we didn't know for sure. So he tore out all the old caulk. He's going to replace screws that are in there holding the tub in, because he wants better screws. And he's always about doing something to his specifications. And I have never had anything that he built fall apart. So, hey, I'm not complaining. Anyway, he was talking about that. So, that's the last thing he did. But while we were looking at the old water pipes that he tore out from where the second bathroom is, Noah's bathroom is, he noticed that, which he noticed it around the water heater as well, but he noticed that there was like what we think is calcium buildup in the pipes, and it was about halfway full of calcium buildup. So we're wondering if maybe that had an effect on the pipes. We don't know, because it was only in the hot water side. It was not in the cold water side. And we're also wondering if we're going to have to replace the water heater. But we had already talked about replacing the water heater anyway, because it's rather small for us. It's small compared to what we're used to in the last 2 houses. Actually, the last 3 houses we've lived in, that water heater is it's less than half the size. So we might be replacing that no matter what. So we're just going to look into it, think about it, because it is an old appliance that has been in there for almost 30 years. So, you know, we just don't know if it works or not, because there was no way to know. And with all that gunk in the pipes and around the water heater parts, like where he took it apart to take the old pipes out, it's kind of iffy. But anyway, with that being said, so I don't accidentally start today's video, which I've already started today's video, but you'll have to see that tomorrow. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Tomorrow's video is going to be, I'm staying here at the house, so there's a little bit of that I'm telling you about. And I'll be wearing this in the beginning of it because I still haven't taken it off yet. And if you know somebody who might enjoy our channel, go ahead and share it as well if you'd like to. And most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, because I really do want to know. And if you have a prayer request, you can leave that down there as well. If you don't want to leave it in public, you can always send me an email if you have a prayer request, you know, if you want me to pray for you. Or you can just say I have an unspoken request down in the comments, and you'll have a lot of people praying for you, because there's a lot of the ladies that are here that are praying folks. And I know that there's some men that watch as well, but it's mostly women, so I'm just saying. Anyway, remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.